Hey guys, it's Mark, and in today's piece, we're going to be talking about understanding personality styles. And I want to start off this segment with a mindset thought, and that would be that each of us has a personality style that we come naturally with, one of these four. And we're naturally going to align with 25% of the planet because they are also this personality style. The challenge is that 3/4 of the world is not this personality style, and we can sometimes have some communication challenges with these guys because we don't align with them. So let's understand what each of them are, what the traits are, and then be able to identify them in a conversation with somebody so that when we're having a sales conversation or trying to persuade somebody to in a thought process, that we can do it more in a way that they can appreciate and understand and perhaps be more convinced because of that. So let's start with the amiable personality style, okay? So let's start with this thought. They're high on emotion and they're slow to decide. High on emotion, slow to decide. Okay, they tend to use a lot of touchy-feely type language. Okay, they can tend to be a little slower talking. They can tend to be a little shy out of the gate. Okay, it doesn't mean that they won't move forward, but they need more emotional type language to grab onto to be able to understand what it is that they're making a decision on. All right, so let's be aware of that. You can't rush them. We've got to be more of a consultant to this group. We need to really be like a friend to them that can be a trusted source to help them decide when the time is right. All right, so that's our amiable personality style. Okay, let's look at now number 2, the expressive. The expressive personality style is very high on emotion, right, and very fast to decide. Okay, they also tend to talk a little bit faster, use a few more words. There's a lot going on up here for an expressive, and they have to get it out quickly, and that's okay. We kind of got to let them run on with it. You maybe have seen the chatty Cathy, where you pull the string and the doll just goes like this. They can tend to do that, and that's okay. We can have fun with the expressive because they're the life of the party, right? They have a lot of friends, right? They tend to be a focus of any kind of social situation, and they're great to be around. We do need to understand, though, that if we let them go on too long, they can dominate a conversation. Don't be afraid to interrupt an expressive. They've been getting interrupted their entire lives, okay? And they don't even really view it as being interrupted. It's just how a conversation occurs for them. All right, so they use a lot of exciting words. They tend to wear very exciting outfits, okay? And so we want to be on the lookout for this group, because the good news about an expressive is they're going to make a quick decision, and if they're getting the right message from us, then they're probably going to make the decision to move forward with what we're presenting. All right, so let's move over to our next group here, the analyticals. You know, these guys are, look, they're low on emotion, right, and they're slow to decide. Low on emotion and slow to decide. Now these guys like a lot of facts and figures. Okay, it's stats. They like graphs, pie charts. They like measuring things. They like numbers. All right, these are very fact and task oriented people. Okay, which they want to know a lot of how many and how often type questions and answers. So that's a really good way to discuss that with them. They like things that are precise. So if you have a real stat that you can share, go ahead and give them the exact number. They'll eat it up. Okay, so something to keep in mind with this group here is that they can tend to run on themselves with information if you let them. So just keep an eye on the information that you're giving to them. Make sure that it's accurate. All right, and let's give them the information that they're looking for. They're going to love it. All right, and last is, of course, our drivers. Driver personality, very low on emotion, but fast to decide. Okay, so now we've got to be careful with the drivers because they are very direct. They're very direct. They are very bottom line oriented. Okay, so they can appear to be rude, right, or insensitive, and so don't misread that as they're not picking up what you're putting down, so to speak. They just want you to get to the point. All right, so let's keep it short, keep it brief, right? Be direct, and they're going to appreciate that you are, getting in line with what it is that they need, and that's a quick, precise message without a lot of stuff attached to it. All right, so guys, if you're willing to study these personality styles, all right, in fact, take the personality styles worksheet that we've got here, put it in your work area, and as you are talking to the prospects, clients throughout the day, even the other agents for that matter, see which one you could pick them out to be, right? And then do your best in the conversation to adjust how you're talking to them to be more like them and less like you, and see how much fun you can have with that conversation. See how much better results you're getting because you're making a concerted effort to be versatile and understanding their personality style and moving that conversation forward. All right, have some fun with it, guys. See you next time.